Hello friends, we start with Social Science Standard 10, Chapter 11, India Water Resources. If there is water, there is life. Give reason. Water is natural as well as limited resource. No life on earth can be imagined without water. Entire biotic world uses water to sustain life. We could die and the world population will exhaust if water is not available for drinking. Water had no alternative and it is used in huge quantity for a very large number of activity. The prosperity of every nation depends on its agriculture and its produce depend on amount of water. Water is also required for domestic uses and in industry. Owing to all this reason, we can rightly say if there is water, there is life. State the sources of water and define them. There are three sources of water. They are rainwater, surface water, groundwater. Rainwater. Rain is the original and primary source of water on earth. Rivers, lakes, stream, well are considered secondary sources. All these secondary sources exist due to rainfall. Surface water. The water found on the surface of the earth in the form of river, lakes, pond, sea, stream, etc. is called surface water. Groundwater. It has an important place among the source of water. It is obtained due to the process of water absorbed by the lower strata of the land. The volume of groundwater is unlimited. Groundwater is utilized maximum for irrigation. Resources and uses. The first one we are going to see is irrigation. India is an agrarian country. About 84% of water in India is used for irrigation. Agricultural activities needs lot of water. For example, about 1500 liters of water is needed to produce 1 kg of wheat, paddy, jute and sugarcane crop require more water. In India, water is being used for irrigation since ancient time. To fulfill the irrigational needs, the famous Grant and Kit Canal in 3 ways was constructed across the river Kaveri in 2nd century. In 1882, the Eastern Yamuna Canal was constructed in Uttar Pradesh. See the sources of irrigation. Basically, India irrigates its land through in 3 ways. They are wells and tube wells, canals and ponds. Out of these, wells and tube wells comes under the first source of irrigation. Canal and pond comes under the third source of water for irrigation. Well and tube wells are quite common in alluvial plain. Canal irrigation is practiced in the vast plains of Satluj, Ganga and Yamuna and also in the delta region of Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri rivers in the southern plain. Now about multi-purpose project. Explain multi-purpose project. Name some of the important multi-purpose project of India. Multi-purpose project helps India is to solve various problems associated with river valleys. A project to utilize water resource for various multi-purpose like irrigation, hydropower generation, water supply for drinking and industrial purpose for flood control, navigation, etc. is called a multi-purpose project. India is blessed with several rivers. Many large and small rivers flows in India. India's physiography is such that many of the rivers meet the other rivers and moving ahead, finally they merge with the sea. This has made our water transportation extremely prosperous. Owing to the innumerable advantages that India gets from its river, it has developed several multi-purpose projects on many rivers. This multi-purpose project helps India to solve various problems associated with river valleys. These problems include flood, prevention of soil erosion, drinking water and irrigation industry, water provided to settlement, electricity generation, internal water transportation, entertainment, wildlife protection, development of fishery, etc. Bhakra Nangal, Koshi Damodar Valley, Hirakund Chambal Valley, Nagarjuna Sagar, Krishna Rajasagar, Tungabhadra, Sardar Sarovar, Kandhanav, Vanagbori, Ukai Kharpara, Darori, etc. are some of the important multi-purpose projects of India. Distribution of area under irrigation. Our 38% of net sown area is under irrigation. Out of the total sown area of Mizoram, only 7.3% area is under irrigation, whereas in case of Punjab, it is 90.8%. More than 40% area of the total area sown is under irrigation in Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Jammu and Kashmir, Tamil Nadu and Manipur. Now we see about the water crisis in India. Water is an invaluable natural resource. Today there is a several crises of water all over the world. Constant rise in population, demand to grow more food grain and cash crop for rising population, increasing urbanization, changing lifestyle, industrialization, etc. are some of the major causes that has led to water crisis. The current situation of water supply and the inequality as well as the inefficiency in its distribution possesses several problems for livelihood of human being and economic development. Water crisis is a very serious and problem in arid region of western Rajasthan and interior area of southern peninsula plateau. We need pure potable water for our survival. Management and conservation of water resource. One should use water economically for garden, vehicles, in toilet and wash basin. Public awareness should be created for using water judiciously and managing water usage skillfully. Water should be recycled as much as possible. Steps should be taken to save water from the reservoir from getting polluted. Water harvesting should be increased with all possible resources like well, tube wells, khet, talawadi, etc. A close eye is necessary on use of groundwater in different regions. Water storage units such as tanks should be well maintained. Any damage in the pipeline should be immediately repaired. Cooperation of general public should be taken for the development and management of water resource of a region. Construct more receiver for storing water. Connect basin of rivers with each other to bring the groundwater at higher level. Maximize watershed development. But the quality of water has deteriorated at many places. This results in several waterborne diseases. Although the government puts hard effort to increase the facility of potable water, there exists a large difference between the demand of water and its supply. About 8% of Indian towns face several shortage of drinking water. About 50% of our village still does not get pure drinking water. Same is the case for water crisis in irrigation. Although we have made very good progress in our irrigational facilities, as 2/3 area under agriculture still depends on rainwater. Watershed development. Watershed development is a natural technique for water conservation. Watershed area is a basin of tributary rivers. Due to rain, the water flows through the tributary rivers and meets the main river. The land area then drains the water of tributaries into a particular lake or river, which is called watershed. Watershed development includes programs like preservation of soil and humidity, water conservation, tree plantation, horticulture, development of pastures, collectively water conservation, etc. Under this program, the capacity of the land and local requirement has to be taken care of. Local people should be made to participate in this program. The central and the state government have planned many schemes to conserve water in this format. Rainwater harvesting. Rainwater harvesting is a technique for conservation of water. It is done to increase the groundwater. For rainwater harvesting, special methods are used to collect rainwaters in well, small dams, ponds, khet kalavadi, that is farm pond, etc. This raises the water level. This water is then used for domestic use and agriculture. Main objective of rainwater harvesting: to increase the capacity to conserve the groundwater and increase the groundwater table, reduce water pollution, improve the quality of groundwater, to save the land roots from water logging, fulfill the requirement of domestic water requirement during summer and during long dry spell, fulfill the increasing demand of water, make arrangement to store rainwater in groundwater tank in the multi-story residences in large cities, or to make arrangement so that the water percolates in the ground. What is water conservation? State two remedies to conserve water. The maintenance of water resource is known as water conservation. Two remedies to conserve water are: construct more reservoir for storing water, connect basin of river with each other to bring the groundwater at higher level. A proper irrigation system is required in India. Give reason. Rain is the main source of water in India, but the monsoon season of India is very short. Also, rain is quite irregular and uncertain. Sometimes monsoons begin early and sometimes it comes late. Thus, the irregular monsoon season may harm and damage the crop. Therefore, a proper irrigation system is required in India for growing crops, and therefore quality and productivity of crop can be increased. Now we see one more give reason. There would be an acute shortage of potable, that is drinking water, in future. Give reason. India is mainly dependent on rainfall for its water supply. Rainfall in India is irregular and uncertain. As a result, many areas of India like Gujarat, Rajasthan, etc. face lot of water shortage. Water crisis has also increased drastically due to overpopulation, agriculture of crash crop, increasing urbanization, high standard of living. Hence, the demand of water is more and the supply is less. A lot of water is used through wells and tube wells. Therefore, the groundwater level is decreasing. Water quality is degraded mainly due to release of dirty water from industries and household work. Hence, due to this reason, India faces water crisis and will face acute shortage in future. See some objective type question. Identify me. I have got advantage of Dharuni project. It's Gujarat. I am considered as a project of river Satluj, Bhakra Nangal. My water is used maximum for irrigation. Groundwater. The irrigation done by me is more in eastern and southern state. Lake. I am known as the maintenance of water resource. Water conservation. If environment exists, it is because of water. Groundwater is obtained due to the process of water absorbed by lower strata of the land. About 84% of water in India is useful for irrigation. In the 2nd century, the famous canal Grand Anicut was constructed across the river Kaveri. In year 1882, the Eastern Yamuna Canal was constructed. Now with this we complete the chapter 11, India Water Resource. Thank you.